Hey there, welcome to Dynamic Core. I'm Fran, and I'm here today with a very special guest, my friend Emily. Welcome, Emily.
Thank you.
So Emily is a mother herself, and she is the owner of Doulas of Capitol Hill, as well as the co-owner of Doulas of PG County. And Emily, I'd love if you could share a bit about why we're here together today.
Sure. So as Fran said, I am the mom of three and also one on the way, and I'm the owner of Doulas of Capitol Hill and co-owner of Doulas of PG County. Both of those are doula agencies in the DMV, and we offer a lot of different services to our clients: birth doula support, postpartum doula support, and a lot of other services. And one of those is providing resources for our clients. Recently, with Fran's help, I was assessed for diastasis recti, and it was during my pregnancy. I didn't know that I had it prior to this pregnancy. And I found it was really valuable for me to know. And today we're going to practice some exercises that are safe for anyone during pregnancy. And I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm really excited that we're going to be sharing these exercises with you. These are things that are safe to do at any stage of pregnancy, and they're a wonderful preventative measure if this is your first pregnancy or if you have never had a diastasis before in a prior pregnancy. And this is also something that you can do to just help you have more strength and suppleness if you do know you have diastasis as you move through pregnancy and prepare for birth. So we are going to move down onto the mat now. So just encourage you to, as you move, go ahead and swing your feet around together on the same side, and then you can bring yourself to your hands and knees. And have your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. And so I was saying before that we're working on suppleness and strength because you want to, as you prepare for labor and delivery, to be able to let your body yield and expand in the way that's necessary. So first, just to start with articulating your spine. You can tuck your tailbone down, let yourself bow your head down towards the floor, and then you're going to extend your chin and your heart forward as you stick your tail out behind you. Good. And again, tuck your tail and round through your spine. And then you're going to lift your chest forward and feel as if you're bringing your nipples and your chest forward and up through your chest. There you go. Last time. And rounding. And then again, extending, and stick your tail out behind you so it's both the lower back and the upper back that are extending. And now find what feels to be length through your back, where you're sticking your tail out behind you still, but it's directly out. And the cue I like to give is like you're mooning somebody behind you. Exactly. And then now can you let your chin soften towards your throat and feel the back of your neck is long? Good. And you're going to now imagine you have a cat's tail, and you're just going to wag your tail towards the left and elongate the right side of your waist, and then wag your tail towards the right and elongate the left side of your waist, and wag towards the left, breathing in, and exhale, wag towards the right. Good. And now as you wag towards the left, you can look over your left shoulder and see back towards your tail. And then as you wag towards the right, look back over your right shoulder. Inhale to the left, and exhale to the right. 2 more times. Inhale left, and exhale right. And once more, inhale left, and exhale right. And then come to what feels like your center, and now step the left foot forward on the outside of your left hand. And then you'll step the forward inch ahead, and now circle your hips to the far back left corner, so reaching way back and around and forward. And as you're circling, continuing to take deep breaths, and you should feel some stretching occurring through your hamstring, through your glute. You feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And there's also some stretching happening within the pelvic floor as you're doing this. And then you're going to reverse and begin to circle the other direction. Deep breaths, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. One more circle. And then you can bring your shoulders above your wrists, and now keep that left foot wide like it is, and bring your left hand and then your right hand up onto your left thigh. And as you're here, you want to feel yourself curl your pubic bone towards your belly button. So you'll feel some elongation across the front of your right hip. And you can just breathe. And keep that curl. One more big breath in and full exhale out. And then carefully bring your hands back down to the floor. Step the left leg back. And then now step your right foot forward on the outside. And you're going to circle your hips to the far back corner of the mat. Deep breaths in and full exhale out. Good. Really reaching your pelvis back, exactly. And exhaling. One more circle this direction, opening up hamstrings, glute, and your pelvic floor. All these movements now, as you reverse the direction, all these movements are really beneficial for helping to create more flexibility within, so that then there's more optimal room for your baby as you're growing and moving through the pregnancy. Once more. Great. And then you can go ahead and lower your leg. Keep your foot right here. Bring your hands onto your thigh. And lift yourself up. And again, curl. Pubic bone up towards your belly button. And start to feel the elongation through your left knee. Deep breath in. Just see maybe if the left foot can come back in line with your left leg a little more. Yep. Slightly turned in. There you go. Just noticing it brings your leg more to parallel, and that's going to deepen the stretch. Hands can come back down onto the floor and step your right leg back. And now you're just going to take your hips so you can come onto your right hip and then rest on your right elbow. Good. And you have your knees stacked here. And you can feel at first that your ribs are just sinking down, right? And allow that and allow for there to be gentle stretch open on the right side of the waist. Good. And now lift your left arm so it's long on the outside of your body here. You're going to look to your left fingertips, and on your inhale, lift the left arm up to the ceiling, and then arc your ribs away from the floor as you curve over. And feel that opening across the outside of the left side of the body. Inhale as the arm comes up to the ceiling and down by your hips as you then lower it down. 2 more times. So we're just mobilizing through the rib cage and through the spine. As your baby is growing, go ahead and then exhale up and down by your sides. As your baby is growing, there's so much stretching happening. 1 more time. Inhale up and over. It's helpful to then work out areas where there might be some holding or tension patterns. Good. Go ahead and push yourself up to sit, and then you'll swing your feet to the other side. Great. You can rest on your elbow, bring it back in line with your spine a little bit more. So bring your elbow further back towards the back of the mat. Great. And then let your right arm lengthen by your waist and let your ribs just drop down. On your inhale, lift your arm up overhead and arc it long as you lift your bottom ribs up away from the floor. As you exhale, the arm comes up and then down by your side, and you drop the ribs. Good. Inhale, arcing over. Good. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Great. And then you can gently support yourself up. So I'm going to grab a pillow for Emily to sit on. And go ahead and take a seat here, and why don't you face towards that direction. Great. So I'm giving her a pillow because oftentimes during pregnancy, the hamstrings can get really tight. And so then if you were to sit with your legs straight out ahead of you, or even sit on the floor, what might happen is your pelvis will then tuck under. And if we're in a posterior pelvic tilt like this, it makes it really challenging to engage in the abdominal muscles. So by propping yourself up a little bit, you can then feel all of a sudden it's much easier to sit, right? And then it's easier for your spine to stack up, and now easier to access some deeper breathing and the abdominal engagement. So having you sit sideways so now all of you can see her profile and see more of the movement that's occurred as we move and breathe, okay? So first just close your eyes, bring your attention within yourself. And now first begin to become aware of how the breath is flowing in through your nose, the way that your body expands, taking up more space. Then feel the breath move out of the body and feel the release. Feel the experience of letting the breath go. Again, inhale, expand, and exhaling, releasing. Good. 1 more time, just this relaxing, small breath. We're going to start to deepen the breath. As you inhale through the nose, start to send the breath downwards, down into the back and the sides of the waist and your abdomen. As you exhale, you're still relaxing. No need to contract or engage anything. Inhale, feel the breath move down into your low back, the sides of your waist and your abdomen, and exhale. Now sending the breath even lower, sending it all the way down to fill inside your pelvic bowl towards the floor beneath you and the pelvis. And again, breathing all the way down into the base of the pelvis. And exhale. Once more like that. Excellent. So now place your hands on your abdomen. You can put one on the belly button and just above, and the other hand on the belly button and just below. So sitting here, you want to make sure that you're sitting towards your pubic bone, so then there's a natural curve occurring in your low back. And then you're going to feel your spine lengthening up, feel a lift, exactly. And now take a breath down into your pelvis, feel the expansion three-dimensionally in your body. And now exhale, HA. Just exhaling, and you'll notice a natural internal hugging happening in your abdomen. Keep breathing, feel the bones of the body stay still as you exhale, HA. Fantastic. Again, inhale, expanding. And then as you're exhaling, exhale, HA. And keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going until there's no air left, which sometimes might not be as deep as when you're earlier stages of pregnancy. All right, one more time. Excellent. You can pause for a second. So in this, can you feel it's almost as if you're hugging the baby in towards your spine, right? So now the visualization we're going to work with is called your visceral sphere. Within your torso here, you have all the reproductive organs, digestive organs, and a growing baby. And so you're going to think of it being in a sphere that you're going to hollow that towards your spine, then feel a narrowing around your waist, and then as if you can roll it back up within you, or sometimes thinking of zipping from pubic bone up towards belly button. So breathing into your abdomen. And exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. Breathing, expand. Keep the bones of the body still, and now feel muscle movement of hollowing, narrowing, internal lifting. Good. So this movement is helping to strengthen the transverse abdominis, the innermost of the abdominal muscles. And you're also strengthening some of your deep back muscles by helping to hold this lengthened posture for your spine. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then you can allow that to relax. Good. Can you feel this?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So what we're going to now be working on are some different stretches and movements that are really great for, again, creating more suppleness in your body. So really help towards preparing for labor and delivery. And throughout all of that, you want to keep getting this visceral engagement. So you feel that deep activation of those deep abdominal muscles as you do the different movements. So let your left leg extend forward, and now take your sole of your right foot against your inner thigh, and you're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bow your nose towards your chest, hollow, narrow, internal lift. Start to walk your fingertips further forward as you round through your upper back. And now I'm going to just put my hand on her abdomen, and you're going to take a breath into the back of your body, trying to prevent any expansion in your abdomen. As you exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. One more time. Breathe into the back of your body, keep your abdomen still, and exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. See if you can keep the abdominal engagement. Take a breath in, and then exhale, rise up. Lift yourself upwards, stacking up through your spine, and you'll come all the way up to sit back up tall, lifting, lifting, lifting. One more big breath. And out. And then you're going to extend your leg forward and change. Left sole of the foot to your right inner thigh. And breathe in. So you're getting a hamstring stretch while getting a stretch in your back while the abdominals are engaging. Okay? Inhale. Exhale, nose towards chest. Top of the head bows down. You're hollowing, narrowing, internally lifting. Now see if you can maintain the abdominal engagement as much as possible as you breathe into your low back. And then as you exhale, hollow, narrow, internally lift. Maybe the fingers crawl a little further forward. Maybe get a slightly deeper fold of the upper back. Again, breathe into your back body. Exhale, hollowing, narrowing, internally lifting. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, that hollow, narrow, internal lift. And then stack yourself up. Feel a lengthening up through your spine. Excellent. And allow that to release. Good. Can you feel the work? Take the soles of your feet together. Good. Still sitting towards your pubic bone, making sure that you're not tucking into a posterior pelvic tilt. And now take your hands around your rib cage. As you inhale, expand your ribs like an accordion, side to side. And then as you exhale, feel the narrowing of the ribs and your hollow, narrow, internal lift. Again, inhale, expand your ribs like an accordion, side to side. And exhale, narrow the ribs while hollowing, narrowing, internally lifting. As you continue to that one more time, just lift your eyes a little higher to horizon. And exhale, hollow, narrow, and internal lift. Excellent. Okay, so now from here, we're going to transition back to your hands and knees. Okay. So you're going to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. And you're going to take a single leg slide. So you'll first find the activation of the abdominals here. Can you imagine you're mooning somebody behind you? Good. Feel that movement of your pelvis. Then take a moment and breathe into your belly. As you exhale, feel a hollow, narrow, internal lift, keeping the body stable as you engage the abdomen. One more time. Inhale, expand. And exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. Now stay center, taking a breath into the back of your body. See if you can maintain your abdominal engagement. Exhale, deepen the abdominals. Slide your right leg on the floor, extending your knee. And then inhale, slide your knee back in underneath you. Same side, 2 more times. And as you exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift first. Then continue the exhale as your leg slides. And then inhale, bring your knee back in underneath you. One more time. And exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. Extend back. And then inhale as you bring your leg under. Good. We're switching sides. See if you can still hold the center of your body here so you don't shift side to side. Breathe into your abdomen. Exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. Then slide your left leg back. And then inhale as you bring your leg back in. And exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. Then move your leg and then slide your leg in as you inhale. Last time. And exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift. And then lower back down. Come down onto your elbows right underneath your armpits. So you're going to have your arms parallel. Excellent. And then can you turn your palms to face the ceiling? Good. So this is a shoulder strengthener and also engages your abdominals. So feel your elbows pressing down. And now on your exhale, slide the right hand forward. The elbow will lift off of the floor and then bring your arm back in. So in the first time, it's keep the fingers down. Good. Exactly. And back in. One more time. See if you can exhale, hollow, narrow, internal lift, then slide. And then bring your arm back in. Now left arm 3 times. Exhale, then slide your arm. And then bend back under. And exhale, slide your arm forward and bend under. And final one, exhale as you slide your arm forward and bend under. Then as you exhale, slide the right arm forward, tiny lift of the arm and lower down and in. Then left arm, exhale, slide forward, tiny lift of your arm and in. One more time each side. Exhale, right arm slides forward, tiny lift and in. And final one, left arm slides forward, lift, and inhale in. Good. Go ahead and press yourself back up to sit. I'll give you the pillow to sit on once more. Good. So we're just going to do a neck stretch. So you can let yourself take your left arm towards the floor, spread your fingers out wide. It's not going to touch the floor, just hover. And externally rotate your arm so your palm is facing forward. The base of the wrist is forward. Good. And now let's look forward to your horizon, and then as you exhale, you're going to side bend your right ear towards your right shoulder, and just feel the stretch to the outside of your neck. Breathe. And then as you inhale, rise back up, and you can allow the arm to unwind and release, and then taking your right arm towards the floor to the side of your body, pressing your palm towards the floor, and then externally rotating, feel that opening of the collarbone, breathe in, and then as you exhale, taking your left ear towards your left shoulder. Feel the stretch to the right side of your neck. Deep breath in. And full exhale. And then let your head lift and let the arm release. You can take a hand to your heart, a hand to your low belly, and close your eyes. And connecting in with all that's been awakened and engaged. Breathing in that which you want to carry forward. And state in your mind, I am. Breathing that in. I am. And now as you breathe, you can say 3 thank yous as you thank yourself, thank your body, and thank your energy for supporting you. Taking one more full breath in, I harness my strength. And then you can slowly allow your eyes to open, allow it to release, and I just invite you to take note of how you feel and what you're taking away from today. And thank you for being here. Thanks.